Hey guys, Thursday, April 18th, U.S. pre-market open on nat gas. As you can see, we are approaching the point of control again. That is 176 and also 178. So we find some value on this value area low, and buyers are piling up. I am long 170, $1.70. So let's see how it plays out. I know there's a report coming out today. Could get very volatile. I have my stop at 168. So if it's either going to work out that we're going to trend higher from here, or I'm going to be right out and stay on the sidelines and wait until it's officially a bottom. Right now we got 152 and we got all these spikes, and I'm not entertaining the spikes. I want to get above this area right here for a target of 232. But in order to play that game, you got to be vigilant and, watch out for the traps. So I don't know if this is a trap day. In regards to the calendar, it's bearish. Trading day is bearish. Weekday is bearish. But it says you'll make money to the upside, even though all these are negative. But it hasn't been really playing out this week. Everything is kind of like reverse. So I know Friday's bullish, so I don't know if the report, whatever is coming out, is going to be a little bearish, and then Friday is going to pop, or from here it just moves higher and then it reflects on Friday. I'm not too sure how this is going to play out, but I want to be in it to win it, so let's see how this is going to play out. Let's look at our simple glance chart, because there's some things I want to show you. So this is my Hikanashi candles, but when you put the, I go back and forth. Look at that, undecided monthly candle. So the high of the month is $1.94. The low is that 164 that we just made. Remember the crazy spike that we had? And we're like undecided. We're back to where we open at $1.75. So the Hikanashi would pretty much keep you, from the chop fest. It hasn't crossed positive. It's nothing like this, but it's just some things that, you build your case on. But so far, we still have that PPS, not PPS, the MACD buy signal. This is the PPS buy signals right here. We don't have none on the weekly chart. We held the mobile band, so it was important that $1.65, and we have one on $1.79. So in order for us to get back in bullish mode on the weekly, we need to close above $1.79, pretty much $1.80, $1.83, the 45 degree of square of 9. But we didn't pierce the $1.65 on the mobile. I was thinking if we were closed there, the probabilities were high that we were going to test 152. And this is your value area low of 155. So the MACD is still positive. We're still not out of the loop yet, but I figure I'm going to play it like maybe this is a turning point and we're going to go up. On the daily, a little closer in the daily, we're chopping around the 20 and the 50 SMA. And that's around 176, pretty much the zero line of the square of 9. In order to get positive on the mobile bands, you need to close above $1.83, which is the 45 degree in the square of 9. And once you do that, you're in the cloud, meaning it's going to get very, very, very crazy once you get into the cloud. Prices are going to get even more erratic. Another thing to look out for is that this Friday is expiration Friday. So this is for the option traders. I know when we had one here, it was at the bottom and we kind of been zigzagging here. So I don't know if this is where they're going to push it down again or things, change from here on. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But I have my eye on April the 22nd. So wherever that is, that's a Monday. This is where this grid ends from this $1.52 low. So I want to see what's going to happen from here on out. On the 4 hour, we got a PPS buy signal, so that's positive. Targets would be $1.70, pretty much $1.80, $1.83. I'm long at 170. I got a 4-hour PPS buy signal, and I got it on an hour on another chart that I look at. So I decided to go long. So let's see how that's going to play out. My stop is at 168. Yep, 168. So if it's going to flush right down, once it hits 168, I'm right here. Once it hits here, I'm out. That's where my stop is. This is the 30 minutes. So right now we've been 30 minute had a PPS buy signal. Oh, it fluctuates, but the last one was around 12:30 lunch, and it's just been trailing higher. So if it's going to go higher, you're going to hit the 75, 78, and target would probably be $1.83. $1.83 is the main target. And for today only, you're already at the top of the range for today. So it made all this move from lunchtime all the way to the overnight session. So somebody, what's even interesting is that the volatility, whoever wanted to buy in here, spiked it all up. Bears came, but they weren't that aggressive to take out that low. And it just kind of went sideways. And for lunch, yesterday, they just not spiked, but they've just been trailing. They're just kind of grinding higher. And the bulls the Bears are nowhere aggressively. So, but we'll see how this session opens and see how this report goes. And like I've been thinking, somebody's defending this area, whoever it is, institution or big trader. So if they're going to defend it, let's see if they could hold it, and see if everybody could hold this whole area right here. This is very important. Let's look at our 4-hour chart. So this is good. We're above the 25% on the Andrews Pitchfork. So that needs to hold the channel. We're above this midpoint. This is a 25 right here. This needs to hold. This would be a target up here. And looking at our 3-5 high Gann grid, we're at the 50% right here. So that makes sense that we held this all right here. If this holds, next will be $1.82, $1.83, $1.84, and then your 25%, which is 88. So this is going to be resistance for now, unless we could close above it. And what else I have? And the Gann grid 4-hour chart. This is the first impulse wave. This is your second, and then this is pretty much the battle zone right here between this high of 2 and this low of 152. And you're going to go to the first impulse wave, which is $1.79. It looks like it wants to head up there. I think that's it for today. Let's see how this thing plays out. Let's look at the square 9. So yeah, I'm playing it safe. Long $1.70. Stop at $1.69. So I'm very low risk. It's either gonna, from here we're gonna go over here to here to here, or oscillate somewhere around here. But if it doesn't work out, it goes right here. I just get stopped out for a small loss. So that's my game plan. My game plan for today. Riding on the statistical, and it's not guaranteed that Friday things might really start moving higher. But I'm backing it all up with maybe the bulls are going to defend this area, and also the weekly seasonal. Not seasonality, because I think we're kind of in the middle of the month. I don't know if it's going to play out, but I'm just buying. Just believing that maybe things could turn around and maybe we could get to at least, because I have a target of 232. So that's my game plan. But if it doesn't work out and they want to go back down, then I get stopped out and wait to see if they want to push it lower, or they want to kiss 144. If 144 gets kissed or go down there, I'll buy down there now again, and then see how that plays. And if that holds, then maybe they could push it all the way back up. But I don't know the games they're going to play, so I just have to be very vigilant. Minimize my losses, and then get back in it again. Have a great day. Hopefully make some money today, whatever your game plan is, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that, guys.